Hey Pete, I've done your Christmas card already. Do you want to see what it looks like?
Oh yeah, go on then.
Here we go.
Oh my God, that's good.
Do you like it?
It's got my kite surfing, my mountain biking. Oh, and a nice little message.
May your holiday season be as thrilling as a kite surf on a windy day and as fun as a downhill mountain bike ride.
How did you do that?
Well, I used a number of different things. I used ChatGPT, Leonardo to do the picture, and I used a tool called make.com to pull it all together. And I'm going to show you exactly how I did it in this episode of AI.
Hi John, what have you been up to this week?
Ah, well, Pete, Christmas is coming, isn't it? And I've been given the job of sending out Christmas cards this year.
Oh, lucky you.
You might not believe this, but we've got quite a lot of people to send Christmas cards through.
How many?
Well, it's about 200.
Oh my goodness. That's expensive if you send that in the post.
Exactly. What we normally do is just get a big box of Christmas cards. Pretty much everyone gets the same card. But wouldn't it be good if I could actually customize Christmas cards for everybody?
Yeah.
And maybe use good old AI to help do that. Customized picture, customized message, all automated.
Nice.
People are going to get a unique card, one that has never been seen on the planet before. So quite often you get Christmas cards, they're the same, don't you? You go, oh, look, that Christmas tree over there, it's the same as that one over there.
Yeah.
Susan sent me the same card as Bob and Mary. So this is guaranteed to be unique. And also, I struggle sometimes to think of what to say.
And your wrist hurts when you're writing all their messages.
Ah, it just goes on and on, doesn't it? I thought I'd automate the whole thing. So I've used a Google form, a product called make.com to orchestrate everything for me, Leonardo to create the pictures, ChatGPT to create the message, and pulled it all together into a Google Doc.
Hey, what a good combo.
I'll show you how I did it, shall I?
Yeah, show me how it works then.
This looks pretty straightforward, but there's quite a bit behind the scenes to putting this together.
Okay.
I've been doing my Christmas card workflow. You can see it here. I can zoom in and out of my flow here.
That's cool.
And you can build this flow really easily. You can just add modules as you want them and connect them into things. There's a whole range of things you can choose to do with Google Sheets and AI tools, Salesforce. I mean, the list is endless.
So you've incorporated a number of AI tools into your process here by the look of it.
I have. I'm making API calls to a number of different tools. Google Sheets for the input, ChatGPT to create some nice text for my Christmas message. And then I'm using Leonardo to create a picture using some of the keywords that I've collected in my spreadsheet, like kite surfing and mountain biking. So I get those elements into the picture.
Okay.
And then within Leonardo, you can pick the models that you use.
Yeah.
And what I've done is I've got 3 different style models for Leonardo, which I choose at the beginning, and then it goes down the appropriate route.
Oh, that's cool. Can I see it in action?
You certainly can. So what I've done, I've got a little greeting card generator. I need a better name for this amazing product because I think it's going to be in great demand at this time of year.
We'll get ChatGPT coming out with a great product name.
Let's imagine I want to send a card to you then.
Okay.
This is the little form from Google that I created.
Yeah.
Firstly, it's asking me for my email address so I can send it to whoever I want to send it to. So I'd put your email address in here. This is sort of optional, but we can send it by email if we want to. Send a link to the card. Who's the card for? Okay, well, it's for Pete. What is it? It's Christmas. Funny, serious, or neutral?
Funny.
Let's make it funny, shall we? So what sort of things do you enjoy?
Kite surfing, mountain biking.
Kite surfing, mountain biking.
I like a bit of Christmas shopping this time of year.
And then we've got some illustration styles.
Creative, I think we'll go for, shall we?
Yeah, creative, I think is a good one.
Yeah.
You never quite know what you're going to get with that one.
Oh, your response has been recorded. Hope Big Brother's not watching me.
There we go. All that information has gone into a spreadsheet, Pete. And now we're going to pull it out and run it through the Christmas card generator. So let's give it a go then. Let's run it here.
Oh, it was all animated. I like that. So it's done GPT. It's doing Leonardo. Oh, look, it's got a little progress on Leonardo. So it's gone into Leonardo, generate the picture. Google Docs. Is it ready then?
Yep. Now it's created a document, inserted the picture, and then it's inserted the text.
Let's see what it looks like. That's quite good. That's funny. Yeah, it's sort of a hybrid bike kite.
A kite surfing bicycle. Yeah, that's very good.
Wishing you a Christmas that's more thrilling than kite surfing on a windy day and less bumpy than mountain biking trail. May your shopping spree be as successful as catching the perfect wave. And here is the gifts that don't require assembly and the snacks that don't require sharing. That's funny. I like that.
That's good, isn't it? I think the text is quite good.
I mean, it would be really funny to receive a Christmas card like that and quite unusual. So that's the first pilot for me. Pretty good, I thought. Have you been running some for other people then?
Yeah, I have. I did some others. There's one for Jack here.
Jack's your grandson.
Jack's my grandson. Yeah. So here you go. This nice little card.
Ah, that's a cute one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Merry Christmas. I hope your holidays filled with as much joy as your sketchbooks are filled with doodles.
I said they liked art and drawing. May your turkey be as big as your dreams.
And your drawings be less wobbly than my attempts at playing football. I like the picture. That's a nice picture. You like that?
They're very good. What I was noticing, the hobbies that you give influence the picture. So the ones where we're talking about kite surfing and mountain biking, it seems to struggle a little bit getting that into a Christmas theme. But if you say that your hobbies are art and nature and mountains, then it seems to link that with Christmas more easily.
So haven't you got a friend, Fiona, who goes skiing a lot? And have you done her a card?
I have, yeah. Here we go.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's very festive.
She was, I think, skiing and rowing, I think, were the two things.
Oh, okay.
So it got those boats in there and that sort of water and the mountain theme.
I see they've signed it on one of the canoes.
Yes, it looks like someone has actually designed that.
That gives it an artistic flair, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So explain to me the process then that make.com is helping you with.
Okay. So what's happening here? So before we get into Make, I'm using Google Forms just to populate the spreadsheet.
Okay.
So then there's a module that you can add, which is get inputs. This monitors that spreadsheet, and every time a new row is added, it pulls in the data.
Yeah.
So I had to create the connection. I had to log in using my Google account to connect to the sheet that's in my drive, say the spreadsheet I'm using and the sheet name within it.
So it's all point and click.
Yeah, all point click, just fill in the boxes. So there's not too many to fill in. It's fairly straightforward. And then straight away, I've gone on to send those inputs into chatgpt modules.
So it has ChatGPT components that you can drop onto your workbench.
Yeah, it has ChatGPT module. So you open up the form and use your ChatGPT credentials. Within ChatGPT, you've got these keys, haven't you?
Right.
So I generated a key in ChatGPT and then I plugged that in here.
It's a bit fiddly though. It's like methods and models you got to select.
Yeah, so you have got all the models if you want. I just went with the default.
Okay.
When you click on the box, it gives you the options. The only data we have is what has come out of this spreadsheet module. You can see these are the headers.
So you've configured it to pick out the fields that you need.
Yeah, I mean, all I've done is set the column range that I want, and it just picks up those columns.
And it's pulled the whole thing in. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, pull it all in. It also shows you what's in those.
Oh yeah, peak, Christmas funny, kite surfing, mountain bike. I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the last thing that it did. Yeah.
Nice.
And that's it.
So that's ChatGPT you brought in.
Yeah, that gives us a result. And then we need to put that result on. So we've got the paste completion. So this will paste a bit of data into the spreadsheet. Again, you have to pick your spreadsheet, pick the sheet within it. The row is just automated. I'm just picking the row number here. So it's got up to 50 now. So that just keeps incrementing. One of the things I wanted to do was choose different Leonardo models.
And what's Leonardo?
Leonardo is a picture generator. I've got it up here. If you were doing it within the tool, this is Leonardo.
Okay. Yeah, we've been using that for some of our other image generation, haven't we?
Yeah. And you've got the models here that you can choose, actually.
Yeah.
I wanted to be able to operate this parameter from the spreadsheet.
Okay.
So what I had to do was put in a router, and then on each line, you can create a filter.
Okay.
Depending on the text that's in your spreadsheet. So if I want anime, it will send anime down this route. If I want the creative model, it'll go down this route. If I want the cinematic model, it will go down there. Sadly, in make.com, you can't bring everything back together. So it would have been nice after going through branching in Leonardo to come back to my document creation. But I think that adds other complications. So they're not doing that at the moment. I'm sure it will come eventually.
Yeah. So that's the three components of the card. You've got the document, which is the card, the image, and the message. So that's the three bits of the card that you've got.
Yeah, the opposite order. So we've got the message is generated first, as it happens. The picture's generated. Then the document's created. This is the Google Docs creation module. There's an insert image module, and then there's an insert text module. You can append the text from the result.
That's a nice simple workflow, isn't it? Although even to make that work for you, there's quite a lot of steps in it and quite a lot of thinking you have to do just for something you'd have thought would be quite simple. We all thought that AI could just do everything for us. It's going to require a lot of input from you.
Yeah, and knowledge of what things could already do as well. So you had to know that Leonardo existed, that it has an API that ChatGPT can generate messages. So you sort of need to know the landscape, then stitch it together. I think this was my third iteration.
Yeah.
I sort of scrapped it and started again a couple of times. I had some problems when I inserted some extra columns into my form, some extra elements. So things shifted along. It got a bit confused and I had to relabel things. But I think if the input is fairly stable and you build it as you go, it works quite well.
And have all the cards you've produced been quite successful?
Some more than others, I would say. There's an interesting one.
Ah,
Christmassy, you're wearing a hat. That was one of the anime ones. So just about Christmassy.
not quite kite surfing, if you know what you're doing. That's not how you kite surf, and that's not the right equipment, but it's funny.
No, the strap is around your neck, which looks a bit dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Just SIDS.
Yeah, I had some rather strange looking faces in this one.
Oh, that's a weird one, isn't it?
Some funny text, yeah.
Are you sure that's not a Halloween card? That picture in the middle there.
It does look a bit like that.
It says Sid is a painter
Yeah, so maybe that's why it did like a gallery thing. It's picked up that word.
and goes on walks. Yeah, okay, I can see that. Unfortunately, the text is having its typical AI issue, isn't it? Fred, how about Fred?
I think he liked camping. That might have been a leaving card.
Oh, that's quite nice. Yeah. Sailing and camping, cake eating ventures. You can see how you can personalize these things. So it's good for the individual that's getting the card. And the fact that it's AI, it's obviously AI because there's some mistakes in it, I think is quite quaint.
Yeah, I think what I would do in the future, I would have a different flow for different types of card.
Right.
So that you could really tailor it. There'll be models that are much better at producing Christmas cards in Leonardo, for example, than thank you cards. It's a different style. So I think it'd be easier to build that into a separate flow and have a different form, have a Christmas card form and a birthday card form. So I was trying to be clever, having a single form for all types of cards.
A greeting card app.
Yeah, that's been a bit more difficult. I guess you could do it.
It's a good MVP, John.
Absolutely. I mean, we're really kind of testing out this flow as well. It really shows you can capture inputs, you can process them, you can feed that onto other modules. And it does it quite well. It does it quickly. And it's pretty simple to use as well. So quite impressive.
I think that's nice. I mean, using these sort of tools to inject AI into the workflow is actually the way to go, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're seeing that quite a lot. So let's explore that more. And I'd like to find out how you get on with your 200 cards.
Yes, I shall do a bit more work on this and then I'll see if I can feed all of our friends and family into it and see what it comes up with.
I'll enjoy getting version 2 of my Christmas card.
Brilliant.
See you next time, John.
Okay, Pete. See you then.
I'll give ChatGPT a try and find a funky product name for a product that automatically generates personalized Christmas cards. And do you know what it came up with? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Drum roll.
Yeah.
Cardmatic, the merrymaker.
Cardmatic.
There you go.